Good morning, everybody. I skipped breakfast this morning. It's already 1 o'clock, or after 1:35 actually. So I'm hungry. I'm ready for some lunch. So I figured I would fix some cabbage, but I'm going to fix it the Appalachian way, old-timey Appalachian way. So what I'm first going to do, now if you have bacon grease, you can certainly use bacon grease. I don't have any right now, and I really didn't want to fry any bacon this morning. I'm going to turn my pan on, and I've got some, you can just get regular kielbasa sausage, any type of link sausage that you like. Mine is the pork and venison because I really like it. It's not quite as fatty as the other sausages. Now what I'm going to do is just cut it up in some links. Not links, really slices. And I don't think I'm going to use the whole thing. I only have, this is a small cabbage, so I may just use half of it, I don't know. But I'm just slicing it up in like 1/4 inch medallions. You can cut it however you like. You can cut it in thicker pieces if you want. I may go ahead and use the whole thing, I don't know. I love this kind of sausage. And I actually buy this kind of sausage and cut it in lengths and put it on a hot dog bun. Make me a sausage hot dog. Because I love them like that. Yeah, I might go ahead and fix it all. Now you can cut them a lot longer than this, thicker, if you want. That's totally up to you. I'm just cutting them like that because that's the way I kind of like them. And I told you, I don't know if you watched my other video, but I had pulled up all my garlic chives. And these are all the little bulbs from my garlic chives. And I use them just like regular garlic because they have the onion and the garlic taste. I got a piece of sausage right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get a few of these fixed. I just flatten them with a knife. It makes getting the skin off of them real easy. And like I said, they're kind of a cross between a garlic and an onion, and they're really good. They're almost like a wild onion. But you know, wild onions are edible. And I'm just going to put a few of these in my pan with my sausage to flavor it up a little bit. Now if you wanted to use crushed garlic that you got, you can. You can chop up some onion and use it if you want. They look almost like a pearl onion. And you don't need many of them because, you know, they're pretty strong. You can get that peeling off so much easier. Just smash it just like you do your regular garlic. The peelings come right off so much easier. And I think this might be the last one because I don't want it overpowering the taste of garlic and onion. But I do want a little bit of seasoning in there. I'm going to wait till some of my sausage gets a little brown. And I put everything in my compost bin, my bucket over here, and then I take it out and dump it in the compost. But normally you fix cornbread with this. I'm not going to cook cornbread today. I'm trying to cut down on my quantity of bread that I eat because I'm always eating bread. Now some of you will fry bacon and fix your cabbage in bacon grease, but then you take your bacon out and then you chop up your cabbage, put it in there, cook it. And then after your cabbage is cooked, they usually add their bacon bits back in because they don't want their cabbage to get dark. Well, this is just the opposite. You leave your sausage in there when it's brown and you just put your cabbage right in on it and steam it till it's done. And it is so good because that sausage will flavor this cabbage. And it is so good, y'all. And I don't mind my cabbage turning dark a little bit with all the drippings and everything where you fry your bacon or your grease. I actually like it. It just adds a little bit more flavor to your dish. It's already 90 degrees here in Texas today, and I still got to get out there and put a shade cloth up to those 2 tomato plants that are loaded down with tomatoes. I don't know why I put my knife in my cutting board in there because I've got to use it again. I got to cut up my cabbage. But this is one thing, you know, you can fix your cabbage if you're growing it in your garden. My cabbage is not headed up yet, so I bought a head of cabbage. And I had to get organic. Believe it or not, when I went in there to get some cabbage, They had no regular cabbage. It was all organic. And of course, it was almost $3 for this little head of cabbage. I almost died. Can't afford to take too many leaves off. It's too little to begin with. Take those two off and put them in the compost. Just going to cut that stalk out of the center. The end piece of it anyway, because that's the part that gets a little tough. Takes it longer to cook. At this point, I'm going to add my little garlic chive onions. I hear that drone flying around outside again. It comes by every day. And I'm just going to go ahead and shred up my cabbage, because I don't want great big pieces in there. Don't think I want that end piece in there either. There's a little piece of the stalk that was left. If you don't have the garlic chives, like, you can put just regular onions, chopped onions, a little bit of garlic. If you don't like garlic, just leave it out, because your seasonings is optional. You season it the way you like it. I love garlic, I love onions, so I think I season just about everything I cook with onions and garlic. Oh, that's looking good already. I could just eat a plate full of the sausage by itself. Now, I'm just going to add my cabbage right in there. Cabbage is real good for you. So anybody needs to eat cabbage. All of the scraps like this that I cut off of my vegetables when I cook them goes right in my compost bucket to go out to the compost pile. Or it just goes right immediately in a bucket or tote that I'm building. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. I don't want my sausage to burn. Threw it out of the pan, y'all. Well, that little cabbage was just right for this, I guess. So I guess there was a reason I couldn't get a great big old head of cabbage. Got cabbage everywhere. Just kind of mix your sausage up in there with your cabbage to get all your, you don't want all your cabbage, all your sausage just left on the bottom. You want it mixed up through there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it down on low. And I'll slow cook it in this frying pan covered. And when it gets done, I'll bring you back and I'll let you know how long I cooked it for. Turn it down a little bit. Kind of do almost like you would rice, just kind of like slow steam it. But I'm not going to add any liquid to it. And I'll bring you back. Well, I'm back, y'all. My cabbage has been slow cooking. I turned it on as low as it will go because that cast iron pan will hold a lot of heat. And I've let it simmered and cooked on really low, the lowest setting on my burner, which is gas, so it's as low as it'll go. And it's been cooking for an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And I am going to plate up some of this because I'm ready to eat. Don't that look good? Now I did add salt and pepper because I've stirred it occasionally while it was cooking over the hour. And at first I come over before I stirred it and I added salt and pepper. After I stirred it in, I added a little more salt and pepper and then that's it. Now, how much salt and pepper you add to yours is totally up to you. But you can see this basically is a meal in itself. You've got your vegetable, you got your meat. And I can't wait to dig in. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat and bless all the YouTubers out there. They all have health problems, so look after them. Amen. But there you go, y'all. There is my Southern style. If you want to call it Appalachian, because Appalachian people do cook it this way, but Southern people do too. And since I'm basically Southern, I love it this way. So we'll get us a bite of it. Got to cool it off. But y'all take the first bite. Don't that look good? I call it kielbasa sausage because any sausage that's in a round like this was, I call it kielbasa. But this is my pork and venison sausage, which I love because it's not as fatty as the other. But the other's good too. Just regular kielbasa sausage, beef kielbasa, beef and pork, any of it is good. Y'all, that is so good. And I kind of wish now I'd have made the cornbread. But I'm so hungry, I'm eating it like it is. I'm not going to wait for the cornbread. Take y'all another bite. And you notice I did not add water. That's the purpose of cooking it on the lowest heat you could put it on. Almost like in a crock pot. So it doesn't evaporate and cook all the moisture out of the cabbage. It leaves some in, that way it doesn't water it down by adding water. And it has a really good taste. That is so good. I've been craving this. Yeah, if you love cabbage, you love sausage, fix you some like this. I'll show you the pan and the other, so look at that. Don't that look good, y'all? That is some good cabbage and sausage right there cooked together. That's a good old southern dish. And you can fix home fries with this. It would be fantastic. Because you got your vegetable, you got your meat, and put you some home fries on the side. Oh, you got a meal fixed in heaven. So, I'm going to let y'all go. Please try you a dish like this. I think you'll love it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye now.